Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading for the month of October. This message is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please check out your other placements in my other videos if you feel so inclined. And if you like the content that I share, please click the like and subscribe button down below. Okay, Capricorn, I did your 9-card spread first, and a story started to unfold. And then I went back and I did just your energy. And in your energy, you got 3 cards that came out. You got the Queen of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles, right? So your energy did come up as the Queen of Pentacles. But as the rest of your reading suggests, it seems as though a lot of your energy has been drained into other projects, other people, other commitments. And as a result, there's other things going on in your energetic field right now that are a burden. They might feel like a lot right now. So I want to get into these 2 cards, 6 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands. In this deck, in both of these cards, there's a meditative, contemplative energy. There's a need to find grounding, centering within. You see how the chakras are lit up in that 9 of Wands card? Even the upper chakra is like above her head, suggesting a need to go within. Together, these almost have the vibe of like the hermit energy, right? And I think for October, it's going to be really important for you as one piece of advice. We'll get into more with your storyline. It's going to be really important for you to reconnect with your own energy, to ground and center yourself in a way that has nothing to do with anyone else's energy. All right? Because in your first row, you got the 3 of Wands, which came out first, which automatically felt like a very typical, 3 of Wands interpretation, looking out onto the horizon, beckoning a new opportunity. And Capricorn, you're likely taking steps at this time or feeling drawn to take steps at this time to create some kind of a new situation for yourself, whatever that may be. Next card out's the Hierophant. And this did feel related to relationships. It could also show up as authority figures in your life. And the Hierophant sometimes can be like a leader, even like a guru figure or someone that we look up to. So this could definitely be someone that is within your professional environment that you look up to. The Hierophant can also even be like a spiritual leader that you look up to. And the Star card came out next. And based upon the rest of your reading, but even when I got to this point with these 3 cards, it started seeming as though there could have been a dynamic that was very out of balance, where either you or the other person was looking to one another as a source of healing, the Star card. Looking out into that person with this imbalance of the 6 of Pentacles that comes next. And the Page of Wands, I'm going to jump to this before I get into the 6 of Pentacles. Page of Wands came up in the center of your reading. Now, if this is you, it reiterates that 3 of Wands energy at the first card out. That you're looking to, this has like a light the spark energy to it. You're looking to like start on a new quest, start on a new adventure for yourself in whatever aspect of your life this is. But if this is someone else, it's almost like there's a message here about caution and being careful about small messages that pack a lot of punch. So if someone's coming along with some new opportunity, Capricorn, based on your experience in life, your previous experience, maybe even with this certain situation or this person, there is a message here around looking to the past at the amount of give and take, 6 of Pentacles, and looking at your current emotional state, 9 of Wands. This 9 of Wands is not a small energy, but especially in this row, as it looks to the Page of Wands, which is the center card of your reading, indicating a bigger energy in your reading overall. And the 6 of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands is coming from a place of defensiveness, but it's from a place of defensiveness because of how many burdens this person has had to carry, right? So you can take this dynamic as it is. Like, you can flip the situation, you can take it as your situation, and you being the 9 of Wands, I sense that the most. And there is a need to put down these burdens, because once we get to the 9 of Wands, we're not just carrying our responsibilities, whether it's like work obligations, current projects that we're working on, entrepreneurial pursuits, the role of being a mom, or, you know, whatever dynamic, whatever titles that you have in your life, the Nine of Wands suggests that you've taken on those responsibilities, but it's likely that you've also taken on responsibilities that weren't yours to take on. So these other wands could be from other people. This could be from this Page of Wands, if that, you know, resonates for you as someone external to you. And they could have been something related to contracts with the Hierophant right above the Page of Wands. I'm sensing that you could be, or in your recent past, maybe it's happening actually now, maybe there's an awakening to dynamics that have been out of balance. Maybe there's an awakening to where you've wanted to be in like your full energy, but there's been like little distractions, like little offers that come along. Could be multiple ones, you know, take it how it resonates, but there is something around this Nine of Wands, and with it coming up both in your energy and in your 9 card spread separately, this is a big deal. Like, this can be reaching the point of burnout, mental fatigue, exhaustion. And so something that's actually happening in your life could be pointing to like, wow, none of this has been balanced. And Capricorn, that's like a big energy that I think happens for you guys anyway, because you take on a lot, because you're often seen as a leader, and you do naturally gravitate towards authority, like roles of authority. There can be this taking on of a lot of burdens and a lot of obligations. So if that's been the case, I would just look out for that and be careful. The next row out, you got the Moon, you got the Two of Pentacles, and you got the World in reverse. I'm going to hold on to the World in reverse. The Two of Pentacles kind of came out on its side. And so I thought about it for both interpretations, right? That, again, I think this situation is coming to light with this Moon card. Whatever you've been carrying, whatever relationship, dynamic, maybe work situation, whatever it is that's been out of balance is starting to come into focus with that Moon. Illusions are being lifted. And with the Two of Pentacles, had it been in the reverse, this is like heavy indecision. It's already, you know, needing to make a choice with the Two of Pentacles and maybe oscillating between each one. And maybe in your past you have. Maybe in your past you've like given a little and then taken back for yourself and then been like, no, it's okay, I'll give again. And it could come to a place now where there's like a stubbornness or chronic indecision that's led to something bigger for you, a bigger realization. And with your last card being the World in the reverse, I would have loved to see this in the upright, right? Because it would have suggested this cycle's closing out. You're moving into the new cycle. You're no longer carrying all of these burdens. You're no longer accepting the small offers. You're prioritizing your healing, Star card. But with it in the reverse, it almost points back to that Two of Pentacles, whether in the upright or reverse, that you don't want to, there's a part of you that doesn't want to close out this cycle or this way of being. There's something here. And so this is about the point where, as I look back up through your spread, there could be some indication here of codependency, whether that's someone being codependent on you or vice versa, where in order for this cycle to complete, I'm going to pick up the cards that are right above the World card. You've got the Nine of Wands and the Star card. It's almost telling you to choose, because these are very opposite energies coming up above this World in the reverse. And it's saying, okay, if you want to stay stuck in this cycle, you're choosing to hold on to these burdens, right? You're choosing to neglect healing and choosing the burdens. Or if you want the World in the upright, you get to put down all of the burdens and you get to choose your healing, right? It's a really big decision, or it's a really big energy that's coming up for you for the month of October. And it's been a year of big change for a lot of signs, but I think for you in this reading, it's indicating that it's happening now, October into possibly November. This choice that you're making between, okay, do I step into this position of knowing like I'm worthy of taking up all of the energy in my own reading, right? Because in your energy, I got the 3 cards. So it could have come out as just this if you choose to close out the cycle, or by staying in this, you're looking at this Six of Pentacles, this imbalance, almost like a breadcrumbing energy with Six of Pentacles. and Nine of Wands, this need to be defensive, this believing that it's your responsibility to carry all the burdens of yourself and others, right? So when the cycle gets closed out, when you take the world and you actually turn it in the upright, and you say, no more, I'm moving forward and I'm choosing the star energy of healing, then this Queen of Pentacles in your energy would likely be the energy that comes up because the Nine of Wands is already gone and the Six of Pentacles you've rejected, right? On the bottom of the deck, you got the Chariot, which felt like a piece of advice right after this World in the reverse. So it felt like the opportunity to go into a new cycle, to step into a new you altogether, is to move forward. And then underneath that, you have the Death card and the Nine of Swords. Another 9. You have 3 9s in your reading. And that's really big energy too. So you get the option to choose moving forward in transformation, which will naturally extract the 9 swords. The 9 swords, and in fact, sometimes the 9 of wands can indicate like PTSD, like it's obviously a card of like being up late at night and in your head, but it's to the point where like rumination has like taken over. Sometimes it's a card around obsession, but sometimes it's just holding too much that was never ours to actually mentally hold, right? So to choose these other paths can be the opportunity to put down these swords. And you got for your oracle message the Seeing Beyond card, which I love because it feels like that really high vantage point and high perspective where you're not so stuck in like the minutia of the day to day, but you're looking at this from, okay, what do I want like 1 year from now? What do I want? How do I want to feel 6 months from now? Do I want to feel like burdened with the wands, or do I want like peace and harmony, you know, in my life? So that's kind of what that pointed to for me. And going back to the energy of the Six of Pentacles and Nine of Wands specific to this deck, where there was a piece of advice here around meditating, taking on almost like a hermit energy and going within. All right, Capricorn, that has been your reading for the month of October. Wishing you a beautiful month and see you in November.